Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking time out of y'all's busy schedule to stop in and see what it is I'm up to. It is Saturday the 26th of March 2022, 11:15 in the evening, so it's headed to the 27th on Sunday. Right now it is 64 degrees Fahrenheit outside. Humidity is at 54% and 18 degrees Celsius. So, I have been puttering around in here most of the day. I did get out to go shopping, and I made a salad up to eat and whatnot, but basically I've been going through boxes and shelves, and like that shelf right there, I emptied that off once. I got it filled back up with other stuff. Also had this shelf empty. These are all empty boxes. Some of them are like really nice. Well, that one. This one needs a little repair. Or there's this one. Yeah. I don't know. They sell that. I didn't have anything in it. I've had it for this long, didn't have anything in it. But so yeah, just doing stuff like that. I come across, I've got a whole thing full of pens now. Not really checking them. I don't care if they work or not. I'll use them in my slingshot. So another little chest, and it is full of collected crayons. A lot of these are the ones like when you go out to dinner and the kids get crayons, I take them home. So they could turn into candles. They could be all kinds of different stuff. Yeah, just sorting through, going through, relocating stuff like the flask that I covered. That's a glass flask. Just odds and ends. So, going through stuff. There's a couple of big boxes here. I still need to go through this. I want to get this next drawer down, or next shelf down, emptied out. Now, when my son moved everything out of the back room, he just brought everything in here and basically took everything off of one shelf and brought it in here and put it on. Well, took everything off the one shelf, brought the shelf in here, and then each of the next shelves he emptied off and brought the stuff in and put on this shelf, and then the next shelf he brought in, etc. That's fine, except that's all stuff that I haven't really had much to do with for over a year. I had my little corner set up. Let's see if I can get this little. Here we go. I had my little corner set up, by my desk, and I had all my various supplies basically within hand reach. It looked like chaos, but I had an idea of where everything was. I still do. They are in that box and that tub. So I need to get to those and start getting them into smaller, start getting the stuff sorted through and set up here so that I know where it's at right here beside me. Oh man. So I'm getting there, a little bit at a time. I say I've been puttering. I can't be doing this, the whole time that I'm here. My shoulders just don't last. Excuse me. So I'll go through a box or 2 or 3. I've taken 3 boxes, 3 or 4 small Amazon size, like that one. Maybe a little bigger. Yeah, the other ones are a little bigger. But, just fill that up. Stuff I've decided I'm not going to keep. Take it out and throw it in the trash can. So, I need to figure out some organizing methods. The shelves that I had aren't going to, or the little drawer type things that I had, aren't really going to work in here because they're either too tall or they're not tall enough and they waste space, or just don't fit. So I'm working on that right now. I'm using a lot of tub like this. Then I got the Dollar Tree tubs. And this is all the this is bits and screws and drills, and then all my extra Dremel bits and whatever. I had taken and wired these right along this shelf, but then these started doing this number. So I had to empty them out, take them down, and double them up. Doubled up, they work okay. They're still not going to be the best thing for it, but they're working for now. Oh man, making little S hooks out of wire. It's just copper wire, it runs through your house. So I can hang stuff up there on this wire rack. And, just little stuff. It keeps on keeping on. I got all kinds of little nuts and bolts and screws in here. I actually need to come up with another small box to put them in. I don't think I've thrown one away. I could have very well have thrown one away, but I'll come up with something. So, even the small, where are they? I bought a whole bunch of these clips, or bought another package of those clips. I found a whole bunch of those clips as I'm going through boxes. So it's that type of thing, like you've got them, you just don't know what happened to them. So you're probably in the midst of cleaning something up, and it's just like, all right, I get to a certain point, it's like, all right, all that stuff can just go in this tub for now. And put it aside. Excuse me. And then that's where it stays. But right now, I'm still not completely moved in. There's still some more stuff, but then we haven't built the loft bed yet, and I'm thinking a lot of stuff is going to end up going up there. So I'm gonna be set up pretty well in just this one little room. I've got more than enough room. There's still 1.5 feet, 2 feet to that set of boxes. Maybe 3 feet. So once all that's cleaned up and out of there, you know, there's a lot of extra space in here. So it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. I'm going to have to work on not being quite as chaotic as I normally am, or as I usually am. I need to do a little more, trying to do a little more organizing, trying to keep things a little more organized, and not just willy-nilly. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm down to a small space. I'm going to have to do what I do. So, like things like, you know, you see me make these up and, you know, burn alcohol in them. Here's another one. You know, little heaters in the wintertime. And, you know, I've got half a dozen of them or more that I really need to find a place to put them. Right now, there's a couple of them sitting there. There's another little one here. But they need a spot to go until it gets cold again. You know, their own spot on a shelf or something. But it'll come about. I'm not worried about it. You know, I'll just keep putting stuff somewhere, and hopefully I remember where I put it. So, you know, it's kind of crazy sometimes what you come across. Like one of the boxes that I've put back up there is just odds and ends, little Halloween stuff that I bought to make little things up for Halloween. And there's lights and little skeletons and, you know, other odds and end paraphernalia. So, you know, put that all in a box, mark it Halloween, put it up there, and next Halloween forget it's up there and go buy more. I'm not. That's not what I'm planning on. I'm just saying I know that's what's going to happen, because that's what always happens. So, yeah, it's just, I don't know. I'm feeling good about it. I wish my shoulders were a little less aggravating. Because it gets annoying when you're trying to get something done and your arms just decide they're not going to work. You know, my hands go numb, or I start trembling, and I'm trying to put something in a small box, and I throw it on the floor, or, you know, it disappears on my desk. It's like, all right, time to stop, take a break, go make yourself something to drink and maybe a sandwich or whatever, and sit down and watch a couple videos, and then slowly work yourself back into it. Somewhere, let's see, here we go, here's one. Oh, nope, we'll use this one instead. I found this. This is one of my, actually you're sitting in one right now. It just gets put onto a jar like that. Plop. And then it gets a piece like this. This is the one that was in the van, and the suction cup doesn't want to do its job anymore. It keeps letting go. So, I've got another one that I located, and hopefully this will pop on there. Here we go. And then this expands out. You put your phone in it. Where's my other phone? Here it is. Doesn't work with a backing on it, but not very well. But it goes in there like that, and there you go. So I've got these attached to tripods. I've got them attached, with the suction cup. I've got them attached to windows on the vehicles. I've got them attached to jars. There's a couple of them that come. They're supposed to mount to like a bicycle handlebar. I've got them mounted on the rack in the kitchen, and there's another one on the. I have a. What is it? A walker in the bathroom to help me get in and out of the tub, because I'm not real stable on my feet, and the tub is. There's a step down from the bottom of the tub to the floor. There's an 8-inch difference, so it's difficult at times. So I was going to put a bar on the wall, but then I found that step, that walker, and I was like, that'll work. That's just that's me. The girl, my granddaughters asked me the other day why I had a walker. And that's the reason. It just helps me get in and out of the tub without slipping and falling. So I've got one outside also that oh no, piling stuff up. It's bound to happen. So yeah, I was talking the other day, I get out and walk around like Walmart or Winn-Dixie, and I'm okay as long as I have the cart in front of me. And then realize that I've got a wheeled walker outside. It was tucked in on the porch. So it's got halfway decent wheels. It's really not as tall as a cart, as a buggy or a grocery cart. So I need to raise the handle up a little bit. Have to figure out how to do that, and then I'll get out and walk around the neighborhood a little bit more. It's got a seat on it and all that type of stuff. So I can put my bag on there, mount a couple of fans so it's blowing on me. A couple of lights. Speaking of, I said something about lights the other day, USB lights, and this is one here. This throws a good amount of light. So I like these. This one gets a little warm, so it's not one you want to leave on like some that I have. But like I said, it throws a lot of light. As long as you got a fan blowing somewhere anyway, circulates the air around it. But just looking around, I got chaos happening again on my desk. I got two more hot glue guns, because again, I needed a glue gun, couldn't find one, went and bought one. So things like this. I think this is a king and queen from a chess set. I don't know why I had them, other than the fact that they're kind of cool. Maybe just a man and woman or whatever. So they weigh hardly nothing. They're a little bit of a rattle to them. They're just interesting. So I don't want to get rid of them. I'll find some place to put them. I've got. See if I can get you over here to see this. I've got this cypress shelf thing. That's one of those fans I was talking about. Oh, ow. So I really like that cypress shelf. I've had it for a while. Again, it's something I'd really rather not get rid of if I could keep it. Finding a place for it. That's the thing. Where it's at now won't be an option. But we'll see. And maybe these will be on top of it. I don't know. So yeah, it's just, that's pretty much what I've been up to today. Like I said, sorting through stuff, going through stuff, trying to organize stuff that's going to be so it's convenient for me. Right now, if I just get all my art stuff here, or all my crafting stuff, etc., if it's all here, then I can reorganize it again as we go, or as I go, or as the months pass by here coming up. But like I said, I was pretty happy that I got that shelf and that shelf emptied off. I'm going to work on this shelf maybe this evening, through the morning or whatever. And then this shelf over here, and just keep going that way and get things over onto that shelf. So like the one box that's up there, there's still room in that. It's just odds and ends Halloween stuff. So, and then I've got more Halloween stuff sitting here. This is black creepy cloth decoration, black cheesecloth, spider, scorpion. Yeah, so we'll see. It is what it is. Nothing but a saying. Just one more day, and one more day, followed by one more day. And as long as I keep waking up breathing, I'm good with it. And it will eventually get to be organized. I don't want organized. I don't like organized. It will soon be comfortable for me. Put it that way. So, I reckon that's going to be about it for now, folks. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around in your social media, that'd be fandoculous. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. We ain't promised tomorrow, people. We ain't promised